There we go, we're down to our final 6 fights of the evening. Dorian Swaitkowski from Tap a Snap. We got welterweight fight. Oh, I love welterweights. The old GSP category, I always thought it was the most exciting, 170 pounds. You got dynamite in your hands and your feet. And you got the wind to go with it, 77 kilos. Dorian. From Tap a Snap, the Thai boxing shorts on. I wonder what his plan is this evening. Michael Fletcher from Team Triforce. Coming out, he's got the Kyokushin MMA style. He's got a few coming out there representing Kyokushinkai, which we'll be seeing a little bit later on with Daniel Kirby contesting for the British lightweight title, well, defending his British lightweight title. It's all to play for here in the 77 kilo division. Very strong mustache game from Michael Fletcher. That might be the difference. Honestly, I don't think it usually comes down to technique. I think it's the look. Sometimes you can just strike fear in men with a mustache and beard combo. I wonder if that's what Michael Fletcher's trying to do this evening. Pardon me. We're coming late into the Birmingham evening. Got a bit of water in the cage. Just getting cleaned up a bit. Michael Fletcher, Dorian Swaitkowski. Just getting that cage door locked. And now it's just the two fighters and the referee, and all to play for in the first round. Who's going to get there firstest with the mostest? Ooh, nice team kick there, Dorian. Ooh, both these boys standing in the pocket looking to throw heavy leather. They clinch up. Dorian against the fence momentarily. Looking to throw home run shots. This Swaitkowski.
Swaitkowski with the power.
He's throwing so much power, he almost gave up his back there. He's got a good frame here, and he's looking to throw knees up the middle.
A lovely knee, very good. And the Thai boxing shorts giving away his game somewhat. That clinch work. Well, we know the guys at Tap a Snap are very well rounded. Oh, lovely inside leg kick.
Really, Swaitkowski. It's just who's going to land these big punches they're throwing. Yeah. Swaitkowski looks to have done some damage, I guess, to Fletcher. Fletcher's just taking him.
Oh, look at that, just lean away, throw a right hand back, beautiful. And now he's picking the shots.
Ooh. Fletcher's eating a couple on the ear there.
Fletcher's almost just head down.
Dorian digs to the body as well. He's mixing it up. Yeah, I was wondering when he was going to throw a kick again.
Oh, nice, that was better from Fletcher.
Ooh, yep. He's got dynamite in his hands as well. Quick takedown there from Dorian to try to alleviate maybe some of the damage Fletcher was doing on the feet. Fletcher hasn't locked up his half guard here. Dorian can pass his knee through fairly easily.
Yeah, that's better. Now he's locking up that half. Yeah, he's turning the wrong way. Half guard, you want to be always looking for an arm triangle. So he's going to isolate that head and arm and then try and peel his leg out, and then he could have a choke on. Oh, that's very beautifully set up.
Is he across the chin or is he underneath? Can he drop his hips down?
Usually want to get as low as possible. He's quite high up. He's got such a strong grip, and he's clearly a very muscled man. Yeah, you get this anyway. Knee on belly finish. I like this finish, Steve, because I'm a bit of a dick as well.
There you go. I don't know if is he looking up? Why is he looking up? Has he lost the...
Is he getting some tips from his corner of how to cinch this? Sometimes with the arm triangle, you want to slide down and then back up under the chin, but he lost the position. What a reversal there from Fletcher.
Michael Fletcher doing well. I wonder if Dorian can stand back up. They're both doing damage to each other on the feet. Seem to be a bit more even there. And Fletcher's trying to steam in with some sort of pass. Not the most technical on the ground. Dorian stands up.
Ooh,
goes for a knee and gets tripped back. This one, Fletcher can do some damage right here at the very end.
Oh, just not enough time to use that position.
3 3-minute rounds in these amateur groups. Gets a hand up from Alan Jackson.
Alan Jackson helped on a fire. That can't be in the rules.
Just says, let's keep going.
I think it's one of those things. If someone's laid down in front of you, they put their hand out. Even if you're, it'd be a bit rude to just walk off and be like, nope. I think instinct takes over.
We've got some of the nicest referees, don't we?
We do. Is he sat on the floor or on his stool? On the stool, maybe? Or just squatting down?
He's on the stool.
On the stool, yeah, Steve, earlier today you were saying that you don't like sitting on the stool.
I think it gives you the false impression of relaxing in the middle of a fight. You don't see, like, I don't know, judo players or wrestlers come off in like halftime and be like, oh God, take a seat, man.
You don't see a huge amount of stool in the UFC. I think generally most fighters stay on their feet. I think it'd be a bit different in boxing because there's more rounds.
Because they're lazy.
Acts more of the rest, and you not get kicked in the legs. So
yeah, that's true. So the legs don't really factor. Yeah. I don't think they let you have a sit down after if your legs go, right? If you get knocked down, they're not going to let you sit down.
No.
Barely be able to stand back up. Here we go, second frame. That was exciting. Let's throw some leather. Big bombs.
Fletcher versus Dorian.
Let's go back to the blitz. Ooh! See, this is where I think Dorian's doing some damage, but he lets it just...
Wild strikes.
Yep, and wild underhook stuff with the takedown there.
Fletcher did well to drive him back into the cage.
I like this forearm frame here from Dorian. He's framing him well, breaking his posture, and then he'll look to sneak a knee up. Very Thai. Ooh. Fletcher does well to land a stiff uppercut. Ooh, foot stomps.
I'm not a big fan of foot stomps, dude.
I used to train with a guy who you'll be training with soon, Chris. Named Glenn. Glenn used to always stomp your feet.
That's when
no F's given.
I stopped sparring at 8. I stopped sparring at 10. If you start stomping my foot.
Ooh, those knees are brutal. Posted on the head again, keeping him away. There you go, and now.
Oh, that would be almost a sweep, maybe.
Almost. Little attempt there. He's the turnbuckle. Looks like Fletcher's trying to go for some sort of guillotine there momentarily. Head's too low for Dorian. I want to see him break away and start throwing again.
We've seen a lot of wild striking, a lot of wild wrestling exchanges. It hasn't looked overly technical, but very effective.
Fletcher doing well to keep it close there, not letting Dorian get any space. Now he's got his hips in front. Start using that overhook. He slide his knee through Fletcher and try to finish the way he did in the first round when he's on top, and this time he's got some time to do some damage. Brings his knee through. There he does. Can he get the hooks in? Start looking for submissions. One hook, two hooks. Try and get it shaped off the top here.
He's got to grab the leg, Steve, and do the calf ribber.
Yeah. Is he under the chin? That's the question. Can he extend out? I don't necessarily think so. There you go. That's a bit better.
Yeah, and the jiu-jitsu hierarchy of positions, being on someone's back is the very top, and then being on someone's back when they're flat on the mat is the even better. Just like that.
I think he just flattens him out here and starts trying to punch.
Yeah, especially with 10 seconds to go. It's going to be so hard to finish a choke. do the damage. We saw it with Tom Creasy earlier tonight. He held them back with a choke with only 10 seconds, so elected to do the damage instead.
Oh, Fletcher finishes on top. Michael Fletcher taking that second round, putting his stamp on it. And now we go to the third and final round. Dorian's got to be a bit disappointed. He's opted for the grappling exchanges in place of the big bombs of Fletcher, and he's ended up almost getting finished. Dorian's definitely the more muscly of the two, but Fletcher's in there like a dirty shirt.
Yeah, it's so hard to judge a fight by the appearance. I think even me and you've been doing martial arts forever, and it's still hard to get rid of this bias where you're like, oh, that guy looks like he's in better shape. But the way we judge how someone's shape is usually like low body fat, right? And seeing the muscles coming through. But quite often you want a little bit of body fat. It gives you better cardio. It's a little bit of padding when you're training. Like very low body fat can affect your sleep and hormone levels. So
leave you open to injury, etc. Right?
And we've got kids, so we've got dad bods, and that's fine.
Man, so much leftover food to eat.
This is true. That's the problem, though.
After every meal. Daddy, where's my pudding?
Tiny plastic spoon.
Oh, here we go. Dorian just walks out, tries to lay a bomb. Fletcher's having none of it. Drags him back into the cage.
Grinding again. The Tokushinkai Team Triforce standout Michael Fletcher. Really coming to his own now.
First in the tide here, isn't he? Chasing a double leg, I think. I think Dorian might abide it.
Oh, excellent.
I'm just going to stand back up. Ooh, almost had a cradle there. Again with this whole like, let's just sit down.
Yeah, it's
you know you want to take. He wants to take you down. Don't just sit down. Put your knee in that awkward position as well.
Darren Swaitkowski, I think you should book Steve Brinkman. He does great wrestling seminars.
Come around and say hello.
Genuine Canadian high school wrestler.
Yep.
It's a wrestling champion.
A long time ago.
But you can show things that a lot of gyms really need to make the difference at this kind of level of competition.
You just need a few things that you keep going back to, and that can make all the difference, make it very effective. Ooh, they've affected the lighting.
That's the level of force he's muscling and generating. Fletcher just
really chasing these takedowns.
Yes.
Good posting on the head though from Swaitkowski.
Oh, but then he turned. Steve, it felt like
frustrating.
Yeah.
Frustrating. And now
he was basically
Fletcher's
out.
on top, inside control. Looking to bring him back with that cross face. Flatten him out.
He should have been trying to get back to his feet, even in the beginning of a single.
He's also got his arm isolated quite well.
Yep. Excellent work, Fletcher. Great, pressure.
Doom. No. Interesting that Fletcher's had so many chances to finish, and now he's going to step over into mount, and it's going to be again close to the end of the round.
Yeah, it just takes him the whole round to get to a dominant position, but he's got that wet blanket thing going on.
Yeah, very much like a wet blanket, floating, like slapping all over you.
Yeah.
And then sliding up into a great position, suffocating Dorian.
Damn effective.
There we go.
Oh, yeah, beautiful.
Hit him once, really good there. Dorian doesn't like it, re-rolls.
Can Fletcher throw something off his back in the dying seconds of this round?
No.
Good optimism, Steve. What a fight.
Yeah, back and forth the whole time. Some pretty heavy leather by Dorian in the beginning. But Michael Fletcher makes it all work for Team Triforce there in the last two rounds. We'll go to the judges' decision in just a few moments here. Thank you very much for joining us live on pay-per-view from Edgbaston Stadium. This is Battle Arena 58. We put out so many shows in a year. You can definitely catch one all around the Midlands area. Please come to one live. You see a very different kind of atmosphere than that in your own living room. obviously we're happy for you to have us into your homes this evening. Stay with us because we're going to have 4 title fights just up and coming. We have 5 more fights remaining in the evening, and 4 of them are title fights at the very end. You're going to be watching the likes of some of the standout best fighters like Will Haycox in the future, but now we go to the decision.
Here I am with the winner of tonight's bout, Michael Fletcher. Michael, that was a war of attrition, wasn't it? He seemed to take in some deep waters first of all. The first round looked tough, and then rounds 2 and 3, I felt you came away with it. How did you feel?
Felt second, third, definitely mine. First, I think he took that, but I just pushed through, and I got the win. I'm happy. I'm happy with my team. I can't ask for a better team. It's the best team in Telford. It's the best team in Shropshire, if you're personal. Not only have I trained with them, I've done my bit out at Jackson Wink MMA, so also a shout out to all the guys there. I love you all. I'll see you all in June.
And how are we going to get you back on Battle Arena?
I'll be back in March, hopefully, for that card. And so come back for the March card. 3-month camp at Jackson Wink from June to September, and then maybe get another fight or 2. And I want to be after some of them belts.
We'd definitely love to see it, honestly. Congratulations, that was a superb fight.
Thank you.
Great, and we look forward to seeing you again. We're going to go back to the cage.